All right, good morning, everybody. Can you hear me loud and clear? If yes, give me a thumbs up. Thanks, Richard. Keep on getting better. Keep on getting better. That's the thing. All right, we will start this morning session. Right, this morning MAO. All right, let's begin. Wow, thank you, Peter, for the very big capital letter. All right, Lee, thank you so much. Morning to you guys. Okay, let's just begin for morning MAO, right? 8:33 a.m. right now. Let's do it. All right, you can see my PowerPoint slides. Ken? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so welcome this morning, 23rd November 2020, Monday. All right, this is going to be a short week because of Thanksgiving. All right, today Nikkei is closed for the holiday. Okay, so let me just get myself ready. Let's begin. So as usual, guys, I need to give me a disclaimer. As usual, every morning we need a disclaimer to be there, all right, so that you guys will, identify me from all the sharing today. All right. Now, do note, every day MAO is because we basically prepare what we do today. Okay. So whatever I share today ends today. All right. It doesn't carry forward to tomorrow. So if today say for buy, we stick to the buy side. All right. Now for last night weekend MAO is a macro view. Macro views mean longer term. All right. So longer term may be a seller, but today can be a buyer. So all understand this? All right. Because if not, you get confused. Like, Kel, I thought yesterday you just say sell and today you buy. Remember, macro view is long haul. Okay, intraday view, right, is what we do based on the PSV system. This one we have to be very, very clear on this. Okay. All right. Thank you for your disclaimer. Thank you so much. All right. Let's just go to the second slide. Okay, I'll leave my comments on this side here. So can you see my comment, by the way, on your screen? Can you see the comments, by the way? Can, right? Cannot. You can't see the comments, is it? Okay, never mind. I will then move it away. Okay, hold on. Okay, so continue. Okay, so futures traded lower this morning, but only just this morning. Okay, apparently the Dow Jones futures fall as coronavirus drives stock markets rally. Interesting to know how they interpret. Okay, the Dow has completely recovered its 2020 bear market losses. So you see, there's different set of views. Some people see it as a positive view, some see it as a negative view. But let me bring you now to the current market situation on the Dow Jones right now. Well, the Dow Jones this morning indeed gapped down. Indeed, it gaps down, but now it's trading above the opening price. So that means that the buying comes in. All right, based on our system, PSV system itself, the KSI is green in color. So that naturally tells you that the buyers are actually still there. So anytime the market will buy from the bottom, that is something that you must take note of that. Unless the market goes down, right? If not, they'll be buying from the bottom. Okay, so let's look at today's pivot. Pivot one is 29,115, 1129, 115, and the top will be 29644. So which means that if the Dow stays up, there is a possibility that it may go to this point here. Now, if the Dow do retrace, then the support today will be around here at 29115. Okay, all right. So that's how it looks like. Now today, based on the KSI, it's more towards the buying. So it's more towards the buying side here. Okay, if you look at the 15-minute chart today, you can see that this morning it gaps down. All right, very interesting. The intraday chart shows something different. The intraday chart shows that the KSI is still red in color. So that means that they are selling in the market. But you can see the market went up. So what can you interpret from here itself? CCRY, this is where if you want to buy, this is where you buy. The stop loss will be placed here. Okay, and then the market goes up. But with the KSI red color now, you may want to take profit as and when the market goes higher. Okay, that's for now, current moment. Okay, all right. So that will be chart view for today in terms of PSV. For the conventional chart, this is how it looks like. The conventional chart, I told you guys that 29151 is a very critical support level that the market cannot break, and the market stays firmly above 29151 at the moment. Okay, so the level did not break. All right. Okay, so now it seems like covering up a little bit. All right. Now remember last night conventional, I did say that the particular trader, well known for seasonality pattern, he seemed to mention that today is a usual good day for buying. So maybe you take a look for this one here for today. All right. Now, the 15-minute chart that I showed you yesterday on the MAO, I told you, right, there's this very powerful 61.8 level. Now, this level here, let me just show you again. This is the approximate level, 29224 level, 22221 level. All right, this point is a very powerful conventional 61.8 support. Okay, it's a very strong one. Okay, very strong. You can see right here. So it's basically gaining traction from there. If you look at it from a zoom in view, you can see that, right, this is how it is performing right now. It opens below, but very fast it resumes its strength and recover. All right, so this is what is happening. The weekly chart, right, this is the one that I will show you on a regular basis. As long as this thing doesn't change, I'll show you on the day-to-day schedule. All right, okay. The Nasdaq chart today, you can see that it's still hovering at a very tight range. Right, but today is a white candle at the moment. All right, so as long as market stays above opening price for today, market should be moved towards upside. My Nasdaq chart, the one I told you, right, I said today there will be a movement here. There will be a movement right here. So it really happens. So now it's testing the triangle. Hopefully it goes into the triangle. So the triangle will still be there. But if the market rejected at the triangle level and pulls back and goes below opening price, I strongly believe there will be some heavy selling. So watch out for Nasdaq. Nasdaq now is touching the triangle. Friday already closed below. So if the market hits the triangle but pulls back below the opening price and sell, the selling could be pretty bad. So watch out for this Nasdaq. And S&P 500 is still pretty tight range, squeezing to the top. All right, still looking this pretty sideways at the moment now. All right, a recovery from Friday's closing. Okay. All right, there's something that I want to share with you last night, but I think I missed out the chart. So I will show this again. Now, last night I showed this chart to people who attended the weekend MAO. And I say that, right, in 2018, there was an influx of funds coming to the market. And I did ask people, I asked you guys to say that how y'all feel the market. I asked you whether, do you remember what happened in 2018? And apparently, right, a lot of you say that, yeah, you all remember that the market went up, right? Remember that? Most of them say the market went up. Well, I will have to tell you that not really, right? Not really, because if you actually look at the chart, okay, this is what actually really happened. All right, the market did went up from 2017 November all the way until January. But in January 2018, when this was where the funds were coming in, this area here, right, in January near to the end, suddenly the market caved in and sold off because Federal Reserve increased the interest rate, remember that? And that's where the Dow came off almost 3,000 points or almost 4,000 points in a very short span of time, okay? All right, so the thing is this, based on what we see here, right, is this a possibility of a repeat? Would it be a deja vu effect, right? I'll leave it to you to decide. But nonetheless, as well, right, okay, I did say last night, if the market is a U-turn about 2 to 3 weeks time, then the selling may come. It can come earlier, it can come later, but usually with a thing happening, right, when there's so much funds coming in, usually the opposite will happen. Now you may ask, why is that so? Because it's a simple game. Someone sells, someone has to buy. Someone buys, someone has to sell, okay? So you have to be very careful. So I'm watching this thing carefully now. It's my KSI indicator. If my KSI indicator on a day chart from green turn red, then I will look to sell, okay? Because it actually happened the same time back then again. When the KSI indicator turns from green to red, looking to sell instead, okay? All right, let's look at the gold market right now. Gold, this is incredible. This website, oil price, actually is something that I monitor once in a while, but I mean, putting this type of big header, right, it's usually made me laugh. If gold can go to 5,000, and whoever write this article, he should really sell all his stuff and buy into gold, because today gold is only at 1,800. So my point is this: when you see a big caption like this, right? I always tell my friends, if you see a big caption, you just have to be very careful already. I always say this: when you see a big caption, you always must be very careful. Now this is in rupiah. This is not the in any currency. All right. So basically, right, there are different calling again. Some call for buy, some call for sell. Let's take a look what happened on the gold chart right now. Now for conventional, you can see that it's still stressed into the triangle. All right, now at the moment it's trading above the opening price, and you can see it's squeezing to the maximum. So if you look at it, if we look a bit of like forward expectation, if this guy will squeeze it down, then this guy squeeze it up, then we may really hit this point here itself, whereby the big triangle, okay, whereby the market have to take a decision already by then, either this way or this way. So that's why I believe in another about 2 weeks or 3 weeks maximum, we should see a pretty strong movement. Within from now to 2-3 weeks, right, the market will likely take a position. Okay, so it could be a $50 to $80 upside. Okay, it could be a $50 or $100 downside. Okay, it is all possible. Okay, now you may say, why upside 50, downside 100? Well, the only reason is because the market came down quite strongly back then. Okay, so technically itself, right, when the market come down so strongly, and if the market recover midpoint to 3/4 is usually a case. But if the market consolidated so long and then come down, right, then this entire movement here, sorry, let me just correct this. This entire movement here itself, right, is about $100, right, about $100. So what will happen is that the market will likely do $100 downside. You understand my point? So which means that, right, the market, this is the first wave, and if the market choose downside, then it will be a second wave, so another $100. So 1795 is still my personal target that I want the gold to go down for me to pick up cheap. Okay, all clear on that? If you're all clear on that, please key number 1 into the group chat so we can know that you guys are following me. Thank you so much. Okay, all right, thank you. Okay, so now for this, our PSV gold, how does it look like? Now the PSV gold today is like that, okay? It's above the opening price, and 1866 is today's pivot 2, 1885 is the pivot 1. So it means that today opening is actually between the 2 pivots. Hence, therefore, right, the OP will become the main leading indicator. Now, very interesting, as you can see the chart right now, you can see that the gold is going up, right? But my KSI as of now is red in color. So this tells you very significantly that our KSI is not price oriented. It's based on patterns. So if that's the case, right, but we do not use the KSI today to take a reading here. We still use the day before. So the day before reading, the KSI is still green in color. So that means that the market will have to buy whenever it hits some technical support level. So let's take a look now. We can see right now, the market came all the way down. Then gold did an interesting candle that PTP student will understand this. And then after that, you can see right now, no blue bars at the bottom and yellow bars there. So the market is still more to a buying side for now. Okay, but again, my stress is this: if gold breaks below OP, very careful. There might be some selling coming in. All right, it's still too early to call because still not the GTH hour yet. Okay, it's still not yet. All right, then that is all to wrap up. But because you guys requested Hong Kong, I'll show you Hong Kong chart. Now for Hong Kong, it's still the same thing. It's pretty sideways flagging now. All right, of course, with the current coronavirus happening in Hong Kong, right, there might be some profit taking coming along the way. So Hong Kong traders, be careful on that. At the moment now, there's nothing to take a look into our Hong Kong chart because the market's not ready yet. There's no data for you, so I won't show you that. This is the one that I'm watching very closely. It's a crude oil, right? I mentioned that crude oil will see movement, and it really had, right? There's a white candle on this Friday. So this is something interesting. Now, of course, people say that it's the winter period. That's why the demand for this crude. Well, I buy you a little bit on that. That's the seasonality pattern. But when crude oil prices goes up and the Dow doesn't follow, right, usually, right, geographical problem might be happening pretty soon. So be careful on that. Now, if crude oil stays up, right, crude oil could go for $43.25 to $44, okay? $43.25 to $44. I believe that it might be going towards there itself, okay? $44, okay? All right, that will be all. If there's no more questions for me, all right, let me just bring up my PowerPoint to wrap up for today. Okay, so the thing is this. All right, more than 22 people have signed up for my class. I thank you so much for my webinar. All right, it was a resounding success. Okay, my next preview will be next month. Okay, next month. All right, no more. Yeah, my preview only once a month. Okay, I'm so sorry, but I can only do that once a month. And my class, okay, is a webinar class. Which means you pay for it and you can actually, you know, learn on your own. You don't need to wait for me. All right. But every month end, last Saturday, I will have a 4 hours, 50 to 1 revision or physical revision. All right, it's already all full up for this round. The next one will be on the 18th of December. 18th, sorry. Yeah, 19th, I think. Okay, all right, on December. I'll check my date later. All right, thank you so much, Emily. All right, and before we go, all right, if you're interested to sign up, please contact us through Trade with the Boys Facebook Messenger. Okay, by the way, FYI, we're going to put in cryptocurrency very soon. So because of that itself, right, my price will be moving up, right, quite significantly because we're going to give a lot of stuff. Now the price is still going at 1388, but there's a promotion package right now. You come in early, you still can get a lower price than that. It'll be 1688 already. So next year, the price will go up quite a fair bit because it's going to give you a lot of indicators and we'll give you cryptocurrency. All right. So be careful, be mindful of that, and so that you can come down and join us ASAP. All right. Before we go today, Les Brown is the person that I'm going to share with you. In every day, there are 1,440 minutes. That means that we have 1,440 daily opportunities to make a positive impact. I think this is a pretty great stuff. So every morning, I want to do a positive impact for you. I share this MAO with you. I hope that you make money in the market, and I'll see you tomorrow. Once again, 8:30 a.m. sharp. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for today. All right. Hope you enjoyed this session, and may you make good money. All right. And stay pretty safe. Okay, guys. Stay very safe. Okay. Okay. Bye-bye. All right, see you guys. If you have anything to ask me, you just post to Telegram group chat, and then I will try to do something for you tomorrow. Okay, guys. Thank you. Take care. Have a great day. Okay, make money. Yeah. Bye-bye.